If you think you know how much it costs to start a farm in Nigeria, you actually don't. Let me open your eyes to the hidden costs that no one actually talks about. A woman messaged me last month. She has budgeted 2 million naira for farm setup, labor, everything is going to cost to set up the farm. But she actually ended up spending 3.4 million naira. And she was like, Julie, how is it possible? Or did these people scam me? Note, this 3.4 million naira is just for land preparation. She has not started production properly. And this thing happen every single day. I see it happen. This is because when people are budgeting for, let's say I tell you want to set up plantain farm, what I'm telling you about the plantain farm is everything. When I send my quotation, you see land preparation, you see this, you see this, you see this. Some people don't tell them this, especially if you're not going through a structured firm or someone that actually knows the A to Z when it comes to production. So let me just tell you a few hidden costs when it comes to setting up your farm, the few hidden costs when it comes to production actually. If you check Google, if you check Naira Land, when it comes to land clearing, the original cost offline is like ×2 or ×5 of what you see online. So if someone tell you I can clear your 1 acre of land for 50,000 naira, let me tell you what they are going to do. It's not that they will not clear it too. They will clear it, but they will not burn it. So it's after you've paid, and you are paying like 50,000, you're like, okay, you want everywhere to be neat, you want to see it that everywhere is clean, but that your 50,000 can only clear the land. It cannot park. You are paying separately for parking. You are paying separately for burning. There's something we call parking and sweeping. That's where they will sweep the farm, that it will be neat the way you want it to be. You will pay separately, but they will not tell you that. They just tell you, want to clear your land, and they will tell you 50,000. You feel, oh, Farmy Julie that charge 150,000, our own price is outrageous. This 50,000 naira is the best price for me. By the time they now clear finish, they do not park. You pay like 100,000 naira for parking and burning. Once you pay 100,000 for parking and burning, you will call operator to come and remove some trees that is blocking where you want to cultivate something. Operator will charge you. By the time this little cost comes up, you that you budgeted 100,000 for clearing for, you end up spending 500,000 naira, and you be like, farming is expensive. Let's talk about this hidden cost in labor. I talk about hidden cost in land. Let's talk about hidden cost in labor. See, farm workers will disappoint you. You might have a farm worker that you are feeding, accommodating, giving monthly allowance, giving monthly salary. But because someone is adding extra 1,000 naira to what you are paying, they will leave your farm halfway. Maybe it's when it's time to harvest, that's when they will leave your farm and go. So all these things are things you need to add extra cost on when you are planning your farm setup. The next hidden cost is in transportation. You might go to the park today and say, you will carry this thing for me to the market. So they say, okay, mama, bring 50,000 naira. And when they now see the load, they will tell you, this, because you're already at their mercy, this load, they cannot collect more than 150,000 naira. There's nothing you can do. So these costs are the costs that nobody actually talks about. Once they just tell you budget 50 million naira to start farming, and hidden costs are coming out, you'll not be wondering, Chef Egbami, do you want to scam me? Or nobody is scamming you. That is just the realistic. That's the things that are under that. If you're, like I said, if you're not following a structured firm, a structured organization of people that already knows how this thing works, it will look as if maybe people want to cheat you. But if you actually go through the organization first and they call price for you, you feel this price is outrageous until even you put your leg in that shoe. If you want to learn more about this, if you want me to go deep down about this hidden cost, I would suggest you join the Farming Academy. This is where I've poured out my 9 years experience in the farming industry to guide you. The essence of that course is not, I'm not teaching you farming. You are not coming there to learn how to plant maize, agbado. No. The essence is for you to understand how the system works, how to put structure, for you to gain clarity, for you to know the agricultural business that suits you. The one that it seems this is one I'll go for pending when I can start cultivating. That is the essence of the academy. And if you already have knowledge, it will be easy for you to pick one and scale for. So do well to join the academy, because I am teaching a whole lot in that class. It's a 6-week program that you don't want to miss. Another hidden cost is in market fluctuation. Price fluctuation. Today, this thing will sell 2 naira. Next tomorrow is selling 10 naira. Next tomorrow is selling 1 naira. price fluctuation. Another hidden cost is in losses. Nobody budget for loss, but when you're in farming, when you're in production, you always need to budget for loss. It is inevitable. So what are the practical steps for you to avoid most of this loss? The first one I'm going to tell you is, if someone gives you a quotation, right, of let's say 10 million naira, add it times 30%, right? Add 30% to that 10 million naira. That 30%, you are not giving the person, you are just safeguarding your own self. You don't want to hear story that this money did not reach, you are now dipping into the money you don't want to touch. So if they tell you something is 10 million naira, add like 3 million naira extra, just keep it. So once all those small expenditures are coming, you just removing it from the 3 million naira. This way it helps you. You are not frustrated, you are not how would I put it, you are not discouraged from farming because of all this, because all these little costs actually can frustrate somebody. Another way that you can prevent all these hidden costs is, like I said, work with a transparent monitoring team, work with a firm that is structured, work with someone that you know will give you every hidden, if it's pin they want to buy that will be included in that cost, they will write it pin 50 naira, so that it helps you budget, it helps you know where you are going to. The reason why I don't give quotations, the reason why I don't do like give right figures on my YouTube channel is because when you are working with me, I want us to work with realistic figures. Yes. So if you want to avoid hidden costs, I'm going to say work with realistic figures. Don't work with figures you see online. Figures you see online is different from figures that you will see inside town in real life. So work with real figures. I think as the people say, Julie, how much it costs to set 10 acres of land. The one video I did, I said the cost of production of, I don't know what I did, maybe it's oil palm or so. People came for me for that video because I was exaggerating the price, and I told them, if I'm to give you figure, you don't expect me to bring down the money. I will increase the money, because once you now go to do the real check, if I've mentioned 50 million naira on my YouTube, you cannot see it for 25 million. You'll be rest assured it's lower than what Julie said. But if I tell you that it is 5 million and you budgeted 5 million, you now enter market, you see 25 million. So this is why I don't really give figures when it comes to my YouTube video, because online is different from real life. Finally, the last step I'm going to give you here is focus on long term. Okay, farming, agriculture is a culture, is a way of life. Focus on long term. Don't focus on harvest to harvest. I harvest maize, instead of me to convert that maize to feed meal, to sell, make it a brand, to grow, make it a legacy. I'm just, if I plant in the next 3 months I sell, I plant in the next 3 months I sell. Harvest to harvest does not make you see the real joy when it comes to agriculture business. It just makes you see it as normal hustle that you want to retire from. And most of us, farming is actually our retirement plan. So we treat it as one, something that we would like to pass on to our children and our children's children. If you want to get weekly guidance, you want to get access to real numbers, you want to get access to real statistics when it comes to agriculture business, I'm going to suggest that you join the Farmy Academy. The academy is now open. Batch 1 is currently enrolling. So maybe you are watching this video in the next 10 years, 5 years, join the batch that is currently enrolling. But this batch 1 is very dear to my heart, because this is the first time that I'm documenting every single thing that I have learned over 9 years of my life into a mini school to teach others. Now, I said it before, the academy is not where I teach you how to plant maize. It's not where I teach you how to farm. It is where I show you things that will help you beyond farming, structure, how the mindset of people in agriculture actually work, especially your local people, strategy. See, the one that even when I was creating that course, the one that I thought of the most is the fact that it's not every aspect of agriculture people will do. So I broke down a syllabus talking about how you can pick the one that suits you. And the good thing about that, my academy, is for every course, for every module, there is an assignment. There's a call to action that you will follow, and you must submit it to Farmy. So if you're interested to join, the registration is ongoing. The link will be in the description box. Register. I'm going to see you in class. Also, if you are someone that have done this agriculture thing before, but look at this thing, like I say, no favor, you want me to hold you hand in hand, you can join the Farmy inner circle. This class or this group is open twice a year. It's just for limited people that want me to hold their hands. We'll do your setup, we'll do your management, we'll look for markets together to sell. This group is for these people. So do well to join any of the group. Also, if you want one-on-one consultation, Julie is here for you. If you want me to go and monitor your land, don't call, I am here for you. So do well to check out any of our services on WhatsApp and book with us today. If you got value, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video.